King's Black Heart, Part 13. Your king wasn't always as cold and cruel, but an assassin murdering his father twisted his heart. You're the only one spared the full brunt of his wrath, but even the love you used to share with him hasn't stopped him from causing you harm. He came to rescue you from the prince that took you away, was imprisoned but treated well. Now you're just trying to determine your feelings between the kind, genuine Prince Ivan, your current fiancé, or Alistair, your oldest friend. Someone wants you dead, and your men have dedicated themselves to helping you figure out why. Scene opens in the royal quarters. You sit, still lingering around Alistair as he rests, while Ivan prepares a sapphire blue potion. There we are. This potion will allow me to briefly take over your consciousness, my pearl, so that we might look into the past to try and figure out why these Ferocian assassins keep coming. Are you ready, my pearl? You nod. All right, here. Take my hands and relax. Breathe. You feel his presence briefly before control is no longer yours and you become a passenger in your journey. Focusing in. All right, I believe you're good to go. Alistair, are you ready? Aye. Here we go then. Honing in on that village raid, and there. What do you see, Ivan? I see the village. I'm standing next to a bear cub that appears to be my mount, looking up at, I believe, who is the advisor's mother. She's tall and robust, wearing the blue war paint of her people. It looks to be trading for some apples. I get the notion that we really like apples. Insatiable. I had a whole orchard planted just for them. I get the impression that I, as the advisor's current conscience, really appreciated that. Also, I really like that white shirt on you. It's a good shirt. Right, focusing. It looks like some of the deep fen guards have shown to collect taxes. The villagers don't look happy about it, but I suspect that's normal. One of them is prodding their mother, and it seems she's insisted that she owes no tax because she doesn't live there. It's getting heated. They're arguing, and I'm scared. The guard grabbed at his sword, and our mother's hand jerked towards her axe, and even at a distance you can feel Ivan cry out in distress. Gods above! He took her head off! What? I'm screaming, crying for help. The villagers are horrified. They've seen what he's done, and the guards are panicked. He's looking at us, grabbing us by the nape as we kick and struggle, shaking us violently until it all went red. They made me go berserk and threw me at those poor people like an enraged cobra. I hear him say, "No one will know now. Move." There's so much blood, I can't take it. I crawl under what's left of a broken house and curl in a ball, hoping it'll stop. That was when you arrived, Alistair. That is why they sent the assassin after father. I always knew the bastard could be harsh when it came to the collection of taxes, but by the gods, there's no way he didn't know about this. No way he wasn't able to squeeze the truth from the offender. Can you describe him, Ivan? Ivan does so, and you can feel his presence shake in your mind. Middle-aged, brown hair, bloodshot eyes, and a particularly curly mustache. Geordie, then. I'll handle it. For now, can you see into the night my father was assassinated, please? One moment. Your mind is thrown forward in time until the eerie night. It's dark, late at night, almost morning. I'm just getting ready to head to bed after helping clear the table. Despite the king having scolded me for it, I'm upset because of the scolding, but hopeful that we can put it behind us with a simple talk. I see him on his throne, seemingly deep in thought. I say hello and get no answer. That's when I noticed his throat had been cut. Alistair sucks in a shaky breath and exhales. Continue, please. I'm scared. I race into the castle towards your room, Alistair, and hear a struggle inside. I kick the door open, and a Verosian man is holding you by the skull, carving something into your back. I shout at him to stop, and for some reason he does. He drops you and marches past us, grunting something. What? I didn't hear the bastard say anything as he left. Can you sound it out, Ivan? Verosian is a pain in the ass to translate, but I will try. Nia vas lirin ten vim? Well, that was some proper language bushery. Oh, shut up, Alistair. Can you tell what it means or not? Your king ponders for a moment, mulling the words over before he answers, deathly quiet. Nia vasile tinvi, I think is what it means. If that's the case, it means, now you will carry the same poison as your father. Wait, he's saying something else and patting us on the head. Ugh, I hate this language. Jerin was na sein? May your heart turn black enough that the dogs of vengeance find you. Ivan pulls his mind from yours and you collapse into his arms, feeling his chest rise and fall rapidly behind you. Gah! That's an incoming migraine. I'm sorry, my pearl. I did not mean to break the connection so suddenly. Are you all right? That was a lot. The stabbing pains in my back. Yes, they'd been present since that night, my love. Why did I say nothing? You were already going through enough, sweetling. You already worried about me enough. I saw healers in private, and they said nothing could be done regardless, so why worry you further? Alistair, if I'm understanding this right, you were cursed to experience that same berserker rage. You've been fighting against that for 7 years alone? I suppose it has been that long, hasn't it? Gods above, man. You could have snapped at any time. You could have... Ivan, even though I didn't care it was a curse, though I didn't understand it was a curse, I knew that I had to fight with all of me to keep at least some semblance of care for my advisor. I tried, fought every second of every day. I'm admittedly very tired, but I will never give up that fight, my sweet. I'm just so sorry that my efforts weren't enough to contain all that ugliness. Alistair flinches as you hug him, but wraps his arm around you. No, shh. It's okay, sweetling. Honestly, I don't mind. I never minded. Please. Those tears should be for yourself, not for me. I do not even blame the assassin anymore, really. If father knew of the crime and said nothing, then he deserved what he got. Advisor, please don't cry. This is an explanation for my behavior, not an excuse. There's never an excuse for what I did, and I will be better. Alistair, give yourself some credit. I can't, Ivan. I can't. Then at least get rest. I need to report my findings to the Archmage. My pearl, I will be back soon. Both of you. We will resolve this. You lie back with Alistair, palm on his chest. It will be all right, love. I swear to you, all right? You feel him tense at your side and his voice catch. You trust me. He eases, but you can feel muffled sobs roll through his bruised, broken body. I love you, advisor. To be continued. That concludes part 13 of The King's Black Heart. Thank you so much for listening and being here today as I read through this script. I hope you're enjoying not only this video, but the rest of the series. As a quick aside, some minor hiccups in that reading, but I hope it didn't come across too poorly. There was some good and bad parts, much like a lot of the other videos, so bear with me as I try to get better at doing these. But aside from that, I just want to thank the scriptwriter. It's Esme Jones. You can find their information linked down below. You can find them on Reddit as well as Twitter under the name that I just gave. I'll post that just down below here to give them full credit. I wouldn't be able to do these videos without them, so thank you. If you enjoyed the video and the others in this series, please be sure to like, subscribe. I know that's kind of played out here, but it does help, and let me know anything down below that you liked or disliked about the series or this video and just in general as I try to get better at doing these. The feedback is always appreciated, so if there's anything that you want to see on this channel, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always looking for suggestions, so I won't keep this too long. I thank you so much for listening, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.